One of my favorite principles in life is the principle of habits. And you could take anybody in the world, whether that's a youth baseball player or a corporate executive, whatever, and you can look at the results that they have in life, and you'll notice that the results are a direct correlation to the habits that they put in. You could look at the doctor who's been a doctor for 20 years. The habits he put in, he went to school, he studied hard, he grew his career, and now he's very successful. The MLB player had the habit of showing up every single day and getting better. Anybody who's successful in life has had habits that have led them there. So my question for you is, if you're not getting what you want out of life, you need to just take a look at your habits. And oftentimes, if you can just kind of audit your habits, you're going to be able to kind of change the course on where you're going. So one of my favorite questions to ask guys is like, okay, what's your goal? What's your goal in baseball? A lot of kids love to say, I want to be in the MLB one day. And then you take a look at their habits and you ask them, okay, how many days this week outside of team practice have you practiced and trained on your own? And they say, like maybe once. You say, okay, so your goal is this very lofty goal, which is great, but your habits are down here. They're not symmetrical, right? So just making sure that your goals and your habits are lined up. Because if you set really lofty goals, but your habits are not quality habits that are going to take you towards that goal, you're just unfortunately not going to be able to receive that goal. So whatever you have in life currently, it's a direct correlation to the habits that you repeated over time. So what habits are you repeating now? A couple good ones that you can consider right off the bat are the habit of eating well, eating healthy, drinking plenty of water, and getting good sleep. That's pretty much a prerequisite. That's a baseline for if you want to be a successful athlete. And then you can get a little bit more specific when you can define clearly exactly what you want with your goals. So again, it's one of my favorite concepts, the principle of habits.